I was brought to this beautiful path by Mrs. Padmini Unni. She was a colleague of mine. We were teaching together in Gitanjali school. She just finished her program, basic course at that time it was called. So she finished it and she came back and she said, all of you must do it. So Kala Bhaskar, myself, we both, and there were others also. So I'm talking about those whom you will be familiar with. That's why I said Kala Bhaskar. So when we heard her, then we said, okay, definitely we should do it. So those days, we never had any teacher here in Hyderabad. We used to have teachers coming in from Bangalore to take the course. So one teacher who used to come regularly was Chayana, Swami Suripal. And the other one was, I forget his name now. Yes. Prashantji from Shimoga. The two of them used to come to take course. And when they used to come, they used to even stay with Mrs. Unni. And also another lady was there who used to host them. She used to stay in those apartments near the thing. I'm really bad at remembering names now.
Sanjita ji, Sanjita.
No, not Sanjita. There was another lady. Sanjita ji came in later.
Okay.
So there was another lady, I forget her name. So she was the one who was really doing a lot of seva at that time. Her son also, you have his recording. He's a doctor. You have his recording for talking about how.
Dr. Sai. Dr. Sai.
Right, Dr. Sai.
Yeah.
His mother.
Pulmonologist. Okay.
Yeah. His mother.
Okay.
So Sujata ji. She was also Sujata ji. So she and either they would stay at Sujata ji's place or they would stay at Mrs. Unni's place. And we've had small satsangs also with them at that time. When they were staying over there, they would sing different beautiful songs, bhajans, and we would really enjoy them. And we also learned at that time from them how to sing in the satsang. And slowly we finished, I did my course in July of 1996. Kalaji did it a little earlier. And both of us carried on. Since we were teaching in the school, I did not have time to go and pursue my TTP. So I did my TTP quite late after I finished. I took the break from school. I was conducting in 2010, I did my TTP. And those days when we were there earlier with Mrs. Unni, she used to take us to satsangs all over the city. In fact, Srinivasji also we met when he was a student at Agricultural University. He had organized a beautiful satsang, and Ramchandraji and self, and there was a few more singers. We had all gone to sing at the Agricultural University. That was the first time we met him. And he was very young at that time. After that, now, see, he has now come up to become an STC. Such a wonderful journey he has had. So in the same way, we also were carrying on. And as a Guru story, if you have to say that the year 1997 was the year, I think the second visit of Guruji to Hyderabad. So he visited Mrs. Unni's house. Mrs. Unni had taken a flat. We were just opposite to one another in Begumpet. Her house he visited. She said, I won't have Graha Pravesh, I will have Guru Pravesh. So he came and he visited the house first there. So for him, new bed, everything was taken new. In the new house, Guruji was invited, and there many devotees came to meet him. And we had already moved into our house, which was just opposite. We were blessed. Guruji walked into our house also. So one side of the city he could see from Mrs. Unni's house. the other side. We said, Guruji, you can see the other side from our house. So we took him and he came, he walked into our house also. So we were blessed at that time. And that was in 1997. 1998, I had gone to the ashram to do my first advanced course. It was during Guruji's birthday, just immediately after his birthday in May. And those days, Guruji used to invite everybody state-wise, and he would meet them in his kutir, in his Shakti kutir. So in the small this thing, we all were very nicely, cozily sitting, and he was asking everybody, where are you from? Where are you from? Everybody was answering. People from Andhra Pradesh were there at that time. So each one was saying the city from where they were and all that. When he came to me, I said, Guruji, I am from Hyderabad. I am Mrs. Unni's neighbor. Then immediately he said, oh, that well-furnished house. He remembered and blessed that well-furnished house. So that was a blessing that we got from him. And after that, life has been just, you can say entire life has been a miracle. We just have to think about something and it will happen. In fact, there has been a time when I have had a very bad accident. I had just learned to drive and I was trying to park the car into my portico. I was not very sure about whether I was using the brake or the accelerator. Instead of using the brake, I used the accelerator. I went in and luckily, see, it's Guru Grace, you can say, the car went and fitted into a place just enough for it. Neither did the house get damaged, nor did any wall get damaged. Only the front portion of the car was damaged. No glass broke, no scratch on me. I could get out from the car and the car was taken for repairs. So this is real Guru Grace. You can say somebody is watching over you. There have been many other instances also. Would you like to share your China story?
Yeah, definitely,
Very short,
Ramchandran.
because you've taken so much time, everybody,
So no problem, Ramchandran ji. We are ready to hear. ये आदत हो गया है since 170 days bedtime guru stories.
So my coming in was, Sanchita ji, she was there, staying with
Mrs. Unni.
Mrs. Unni. So she would come for morning tea, sit on our dining table, have some chai, gossip, and then go back. And one day she said, Bhaiya, I don't know whether you want to do the course or not. You are going to take me to the place
Krishna
where I'm
ji's.
taking the course. Actually, Ramakrishna Reddy ji's house in Jubilee Hills or somewhere. And you will wait. And then you will take me back. And it was a 6-day course those days. So then I said, because I couldn't say no. She said, you have to do it, that's all. So I said, since I have to sit in the car, I might as well sit in your class. So I joined that course with her. And I also used to think, such a small young girl, she was 23, 24. And I was so called 40 that time. Okay, maybe close to that. So I said, what is she going to teach? But believe me, at the end of the 6th day, I could find that definitely this is the teacher, and I have learned quite a bit. Okay, and those days it was very, very comprehensive, very, in greater detail. We used to enact quite a few things over there. In the 4th and 5th day, a little shy, but all that thing came out, and I felt very good. But after that, I must admit that my, what you call sincerity in doing the kriya every day, all that was not there. Basically, I'm a slow starter. The graph starts like but it picks up like this. Okay, so that's how it happened. Then I slowly, things got into me, and what brought me more into this is satsang. My own, capability of being able to sing a song with a reasonable, people say you sing all right. So for that itself, I used to go, and so on and so forth. Then it became very intense, and now it's absolutely intense. And one short thing I will say, I was in China once. I was in Shanghai attending to one exhibition, and it was the last day of that exhibition and the first day of another exhibition. So we had to stand in queue in Shanghai for the taxi. But taxi will come once in every 3 minutes and 5 minutes. We are some 200-300 people. So I asked somebody, is there any other way to go? I showed him the address. He said, we can go by train. We'll have to get down the station and again, you need to take a cab. That we were not ready. So you don't find many people talking in English. I got a person who spoke to me in English. He took me, he bought my ticket, and he happened to get down the same station. The moment we got down, it was raining like nobody's business. So, and he had an umbrella. So he said, I will wait. I'll put you in a cab. I said, no, how can I? We waited for a long time. It was not fair. I said, no, it's not fair. It's not fair. So, but he was waiting. Then after some time, I'm just telling you, at that time, I don't know why and how, I remembered Gurudev and I said, what is happening? I'm not able to go from here. I'm just not able to go. I must have said that. And the next moment, one cab comes and then I show him the address and he says, please sit down. I thank this person profusely. You know, he was also half wet in the rain, the entire leg. And then this person, the cab takes me and takes, I think, some 12, I still remember, it was very cheap. So when I came back, I remembered that when I was helpless, then I sought help and I said, see, I'm surrendering, I can't do anything. Then I remember, oh, that means he is there when we want him, he is there. So since then he has been there, you know, I've always been, he always been taking care of our whole family and always been seeing I'm getting some responsibility or the other. No, I'm very much into CC University and she's lucky he called her today to wish her happy birthday, Gurudev. So that way we are blessed. And go on and on.
Yeah.
We're all so lucky to be in that path. We just have to believe, that's all.
So blessed.
Just have to believe.
We are talking about miracles. Every moment is a miracle. If we just look back and see, every moment is a miracle.
It's a dream.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
सागर में एक लहर उठी तेरे नाम की, सागर में एक लहर उठी तेरे नाम की, तुझे मुबारक खुशियां आत्मज्ञान की, तुझे मुबारक खुशियां आत्मज्ञान की।